Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the podcast. If you are watching, you will notice that we are in a different location today. We are trying it out at my house just to see if the sound is any better. We want to get better sound for you before we can get better mics. So we're giving it a go. Might not be any better, so we might be back at Hayley's next week, or we might carry on here.
Yep, we'll see how it goes.
We'll see what it sounds like in the edit.
Yep.
So, are we ready?
Yes.
Roll the intro.
Hello and welcome to Confetti Conversations,
the podcast where me and my sister talk all things weddings, wedding planning, and married life. Right, episode 15. I have to remind myself.
which makes me smile.
Otherwise, I'll just forget what number we're on.
Yeah.
So, episode 15. We're still in Wellness January. January is the longest month ever. But in some ways, I'm quite liking the fact that January is a long month this year because it's giving me proper time to get ready.
I don't think I'm disliking January as much as normal. I'm fed up at being dark at night.
Oh, the dark.
Yeah, and in the morning.
Nights.
Yeah. But life is not bad.
No.
I'm lucky.
No, I like January this year. Yeah, I think I've got focuses and goals, so I think that's why I'm okay with January. If I don't have any goals, then I'm just...
Yeah. I think I've got really excited for wedding.
Well, it's January, the year that you're getting married.
The year of the wedding.
Absolutely.
It's exciting.
It is exciting.
Yes.
So we're still in Wellness January, as we've just said, but we're moving on to another topic in Wellness January, which is...
Fitness. And I think a lot of people will be guilty of automatically saying weight loss. That's not the angle.
I think it's more about being healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like having the healthiest version of yourself.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're going for.
Yeah. So we're not talking about weight loss because that sometimes can be a little bit triggering to people, and also it's not necessary. We don't need to talk about weight loss because nobody needs to lose weight for a wedding. No. That's not a necessity. What it's about is being fit and healthy and the best version of yourself.
We were really lucky, weren't we, last week? We went to go and try on my dress as it has arrived.
Yes.
Which was an amazing feeling. And I'm sure lots of brides get to that appointment and feel like, well, I'm not the weight I want to be at, or my hair's not the colour I want to be at, or there's so many things you could pick apart about yourself.
Yeah.
But I had the best experience that my dress she took it out of the bag.
Yeah.
I think we should say that we went to the dressing rooms TDR in Birmingham.
Yeah.
And they were incredible from start to finish. We'll go through it all in the whole dress shopping thing.
Yeah.
But that's where we went, and we had Flame with us, didn't we, on Friday? And she was so nice, and it was just a lovely experience.
Yeah, it was a lovely experience. And for them, it's just about you loving your dress, making sure you love your dress.
Yeah.
And obviously you definitely
I
did.
was so excited, didn't want to take it off again, did I? And it was so lovely to put my dress on. It was now ordered, obviously, in an appropriate size for me.
Yeah.
Doesn't fit perfectly.
Well, they never do because they measure you to the widest part. We'll talk all about this.
Yeah.
But just briefly, they measure you to the widest part, and then they'll fit it to you exactly.
Yeah, which is
basically every
months
dress
away, isn't it, for me?
Yeah.
But I got to try my own dress on. They have a policy that where it comes in, you've got to try it on, and it was so exciting. It was such a nice experience. But I felt very lucky that I put my dress on and felt good in it.
Yeah.
And if I don't change how I look physically in the next 6-8 months, I'm not going to worry about it.
No,
because I felt great in it.
No. Well, most dress shops refuse to order your dress in a size down.
Yeah.
Because they say that's too much pressure.
I didn't even ask.
No, but I didn't either, but they're like, no, we will measure you to now, and that's that. And that's exactly the same as what I did, is I ordered it at my size, and I said, if I'm happy in it at this size, I'll be absolutely over the moon. Yeah. I really don't care what I look like, as long as I'm happy.
Yeah. And it was great. But that's taken a bit of pressure off, hasn't it?
Yeah.
That feeling of I won't feel nice in my dress, but I felt amazing.
Yeah.
So that was exciting. And that's kind of reinvigorated, is that the right word?
Yeah, I guess
me to carry on looking after myself, doing all the hair care, the skin care, the mental wellness stuff that we've already talked about, but also to get started in the gym. And I had the okay from my physio to try running for the first time this week. So that's all positive. So yeah, getting onto the wellness stuff, and you've been getting back into it as well, haven't you?
Yeah, well, I guess, I mean, I've mentioned this before, but I've been on like a year-long health and fitness journey, and part of it was wanting to lose weight because I was unhappy where I was. But majority of it was being healthy, being fit and healthy and strong. And, you know, so much of that was what I wanted. I wasn't necessarily, you know, okay, yes, there were weight goals that ideally I would have liked to hit. But the whole way along it, which is different from any other time I've ever done a journey like this. I've always been very much like, there's a goal and I have to hit it. Whereas this one has been a bit like, the goal is there. It would be great, but I'm not going to put the pressure on myself to get there. I will figure out when I'm happy along the way. And where I am currently, I am quite happy with how I am at the minute. I don't think I don't need to do anything else. I'd be more than happy to stay where I am. I have decided that this year, 2025, I want to see how far I can go, how fit, how strong I can get, challenge myself to a few fitness sort of challenges. And that's got nothing to do with my weight.
No.
It's all to do with my fitness and how I feel in myself.
I think that's the right mindset. And that's actually something we've both worked on. We talked about mindset already, but we're in a mindset when we go to the gym. Yes, I would like to be smaller. Like, I won't lie about it. However, my biggest priority is fitness and strength, that I can go and play netball again after my injury. Yours is now your challenges you've set yourself. They're the things that are important to us. For me, in my situation, a byproduct of doing that will be losing weight, because it will happen.
Of course it will.
But for you, you're going to get stronger. And actually, you might find, because you're doing strength things to be stronger, fitter, you might actually gain muscle. So it will be completely different, won't it?
It's all a feeling, really. I think all the way through for me, like I look back at pictures. So when you got engaged in March, I remember feeling great. I'd only been on my journey for a month, because I started in February. And I'd only been on my journey for a month. And I remember feeling so much better already.
And I
hadn't even done anything really. And that feeling just sort of made me think, I love it and I want to do it. And then when I look back on photos from that time, I'm like, gosh, I hadn't changed a lot really from January, but mentally I felt so much better.
And even I look different to my engagement photos, and I haven't done a lot really, but I've changed shape since then. And it does show. You obviously weigh more. But yeah, no, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it is. And it's not necessarily about, you know, losing weight or whatever. It's about mentally and physically being the best version of ourselves. And that's what we're striving for.
And this is kind of how you can get there. So we have got on this, let's have a look, 10 steps.
Okay.
Some of them we've already covered. But first one, which I think we've already talked about really, is set clear goals. But in that, define what fit and healthy means to you.
I love that.
Is it weight loss? Is it training specific areas and toning? Is it increasing energy? Is it feeling more confident? All those things we've already talked about. They are goals. It's not scales. It's not what you look like in the mirror. It's not dropping a dress size. It's feeling the most confident version of yourself on your wedding day.
Absolutely.
That's what I think anyway.
Yeah, no, I would totally agree with you. I completely agree with you. I think it's all setting interim manageable goals. Because the more that you succeed, the more you want to do it. So if you set a goal to lose 2 pounds, give yourself no time limit to lose it, but once you get there, you're like, I did it. Great. And then it's like, okay, now I want to lose another 2 pounds.
That's it.
But the more you give yourself a time limit, that's when things get more stressed.
And that's exactly what it says here. Be realistic with your timeline and avoid unnecessary stress.
Because there's only so much you can do.
You can't lose 5 stone in 3 weeks.
No.
Like,
No.
Sorry, but that's just not happening.
No, and there's only a certain limit of how far you can go with, your fitness in a certain amount of time, and to make it maintainable and enjoyable, you need to do it in a controlled way.
Yeah, that's it, exactly.
So it needs to be like an open-ended goal almost. Yes, your wedding is an interim goal, I guess, and if you hit what you would perceive as your ideal, whatever it may be, then your wedding perfect.
Yeah.
But I don't think the wedding is the be all and end all, in my opinion. I think it's about being fit and healthy always.
Yep, I agree. Totally agree. Yeah. So moving on from there, how do you kind of get there?
Okay.
So first thing is creating a balanced workout plan.
Yeah.
Now you have a personal trainer.
Yeah.
That and lifestyle coach, I suppose she'd be as well, wouldn't she? Which I started with, and then not in the right headspace, injuries. It wasn't the right time for me to carry on with her, but it worked really well for you.
Yeah.
I'm quite fortunate that I've had personal trainers in the past, and I'm quite happy to build a training plan for myself.
Yeah.
That I can stick to, that's realistic and manageable for me. I can train. You needed a bit of education on training.
Yeah.
I can train. I need help with the support side of things, which actually is coming more from yourself and Ellis, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is good. But with your training plan, it's building something that you're going to enjoy.
Yeah.
Something you want to turn up and do every week.
Yeah.
And consistently every week. And it's something that you can use in strength training called progressive overload, but you can do that in whatever. You want to be progressive.
Yes.
You want to be increasing your stamina if you're running. You want to be increasing your weights gradually to get that progression. But knowing what you're doing is helpful.
Yeah.
And if you're going into it blind, you're not going to A, stick to it, or B, get the progression and goals that you want. So if you're not sure, get advice from a PT.
I would agree. Or like apps.
Yeah, exactly. I use the Alive app.
Yeah.
Really good.
I think walking into a gym for the first time is daunting.
Yeah.
For me, sometimes I'll still walk into the gym, and even though I've walked in with a solid plan, I know exactly what I'm doing, I still walk in, someone's on my machine and I panic.
Yeah, because you don't know what you can do.
Because I don't know what to do otherwise, because I've got my plan. So if you don't have a plan, you sort of meander around, looking at a few things. You might do a little bit on one, you might do a little bit on the other. My advice would be, day one, go in with a plan.
Yeah.
Go in with a manageable plan for, say, when I started my journey, my trainer said to me, how many days can you realistically commit to going to the gym? And I said 3, because I didn't want to push myself at that time and hate it, because at the time I really did hate it.
Yeah.
Now it's just part of my nature, and I go without even thinking about it, except for this morning because I overslept. But anyway, beside the point. But at the time, I couldn't commit to any more than that because I didn't want to.
No, exactly.
And I think setting a realistic sort of what you can commit will make it so much easier.
Yeah, exactly. And making it, like you say, stuff you want to go turn up and do.
Yeah.
So I personally prefer strength training.
Yeah.
I will do my cardio, and I used to. So when you got engaged, was it when you got engaged I lost a lot of weight? I think so.
Yeah.
When you first got engaged, I lost 2 stone in about 3 or 4 months. So not ridiculous time scale. I did it properly. I did it well. And I trained quite well doing a balance of cardio and strength training. And I fell out of love with it for whatever reason and stopped the cardio. And that's where I started to notice my body wasn't happy.
Yeah.
And it's taken me until 6 months ago to realise I have to suck it up and do the cardio to get the benefit of my strength training. Sometimes I need to do it before, sometimes I need to do it after.
Yeah.
But I've got a balance of that now.
Yeah.
And finding cardio I enjoy.
Yeah.
I hate running on the treadmill. I hate running in general.
Yeah.
I don't particularly like spin, whereas you love spin.
Oh, I love spin.
At the moment, I love the cross trainer.
Yeah.
Which is great.
See, I don't love the cross trainer, but I know the benefits, so I do it.
Yeah.
I love the Stairmaster.
Can't do it with my knees.
No. But I'm a cardio girl, and even my weights are quite cardio heavy.
Are yours more like HIIT training, aren't they, really?
Yeah. I do everything, not low weight really, because I do decent enough weights now.
Yeah.
But they are lower than I could definitely lift heavier.
Yeah.
I just don't want to because I can't bear the feeling of shaking. I like to be able to do my
Control
weights,
it.
lift my heart rate up, and then carry on with the next thing.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So we train very differently.
We do. We trained together on Sunday, which was a nice mix of a bit of kind of. We did a lot of supersets, didn't we? So it was faster pace than what I normally do, but a bit slowed down for you. Doing some different movements, I suppose, different machines that you haven't used before. But it meant it was enjoyable for both of us, which was quite nice.
I mean, who's to say that at some point, I'm doing a 6-week challenge at the minute just to get my head in the game, and then who's to say after that I might not move on to sort of more strength things to sort of properly tone up. I don't know what I'll do, but I'd never say never, but I do prefer the sort of faster resistance.
You always have, haven't you? Yeah. And you're good at running and things like that. You enjoy running.
But that's just, but I I wouldn't want to do what you want to do, and you don't want to do what I want to do, and that's why finding the right plan for you is essential.
My thing is I want to be able to run, so I've always struggled, and I got to a point where I was starting to enjoy it. Then I had a horrible park run, didn't I? And then I got injured, and then yesterday I texted our family group chat, oh my gosh, I've just ran for 5 minutes without stopping with my ankle. First time I've tried it in 8 weeks. I've not even run across the road. If I have, I've gone, oh my god, what am I doing? So it was really positive. It makes me want to go and do more.
Oh, I love running. But the problem with running, I find, is that you have to get fit to run.
Yeah, and that's what I was guilty of. You guys, you and Ellis, went and did the park run, and you could just keep plodding on. What I need to do is do something that I can complete and achieve well. So I need to do a 2K or a 3K and just be able to keep running, rather than the stop-start of a 5K that I have to
do slowly.
So it's just how your mindset works.
Exactly, absolutely.
So that's strength training and cardio. The other thing is your flexibility. So everyone at the moment is talking about the benefits of Pilates.
Oh yeah.
Pilates. We want to go and try.
I want to try
classes.
reformer.
We want to try some reformer as well. So I've already started doing it once a week for the last 3 weeks because I've had a bad back, but it's been really helpful. And it's also good for your brain.
I don't agree. I don't.
Oh yeah, you don't like yoga?
I don't like yoga and Pilates. It's too slow, too much time to think. So I think I'd be better with something like reformer Pilates or like a yoga class with a teacher.
Yeah, you do it on your own normally, don't you?
I haven't done it for months because I hate it that much. But in an environment where I feel, the way I want to feel, I just can't do it at home on my own. It just really messes with my brain.
Yeah, it's so funny, isn't it? Because I love taking myself off and going in the dressing room on my own and have 20 minutes, half an hour. I don't go wild because I'm new to it as well. And it's my time. It's really, and I'll do it. I'll run the bath, and then I'll do my Pilates, and I'll go and have a bath and chill.
Yeah,
it's probably the worst thing for you.
I just don't see it. Yeah, I don't get it. I can see how good it is for your body, but I just can't. I can't get on board with it.
No,
like I want to do Pilates, but in a class, not on YouTube.
We'll go. We need to go. So the other thing is our steps.
Yes.
We're both very aware of our steps. I think I've got a long way to go today. Yeah, I've still got 4,000 to go.
I think I'm not far off you, but steps are so easy and hard, but they are one of the easiest ways to lose weight.
Easy as in they're easy to help you lose weight, and easy that anyone can do it.
Yeah,
but also easy to forget.
Oh, so easy to forget.
That's the thing I do.
Recently have been doing marching on the spot, reading my book before bed because I haven't
get there.
Yeah, I haven't quite got there, but that's something that just set yourself a challenge. Like every day this week, I'm going to do 8,000 steps or 6,000, depending on what you're. If you're
do more than your normal.
Yeah, 1,000 more than your normal will make a massive difference.
Absolutely. So talking of the training, it's like we said, have a plan. My plan is 3 gym workouts, which are strength training and cardio based, and my Pilates. That's my current plan. Yours is. You do. There's a lot of variety.
I do. Yeah. So I'll do a 5K run, a spin class, something called body pump, which is like a high intensity weights training class, a HIIT workout, and then 2 resistance workouts. So
you do like 5 at the moment, don't you?
I'm doing 5 a week, yeah, at the minute. But that works for me in my lifestyle at the moment. And even if it doesn't, because I'm very busy at the minute, I get up early and do it because I've trained myself now in the discipline that I want it, so I'll get up early and do it. And I prefer doing it in the morning, don't I?
Yeah, I'm an evening gymmer.
Yeah. But I think that's fine. Whatever works for you. It really doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's very good. I think that's it on the actual training kind of aspect.
Yeah.
Make it enjoyable is the other thing.
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
Do it with a friend if you want to do it with a friend. I'm doing cardio, watching whatever program I'm watching. I was watching the Traitors on the treadmill yesterday.
Yeah, I watch YouTube on the
listen to podcasts.
Yeah, I listen to podcasts when I train.
When I'm going out walking, I'll phone a friend and have a chat, and that makes it go really quickly.
Yeah.
There's loads of different things that you can make it enjoyable.
Or like we do, grab a coffee and go for a walk together.
Yeah, we love those. They're good. So all of those things just make it more enjoyable, don't they?
And sometimes you do just have to grin and bear it. Some days you don't want to go and you really, you should. Say you set yourself a goal of doing 3 workouts this week and you've only done 2 and it's Sunday and you're thinking, I really, really don't want to go to the gym. Sometimes you do just have to grin and bear it.
Yeah. They're the ones for me where I need the support from you and Ellis. And Ellis is terrible for being a little teenager who moans about going to the gym, who goes all moody.
Sam's the same.
But then actually he does enjoy it. Like yesterday, he said he had a nice time when we went to the gym. So
Sam, I don't think Sam will ever have a nice time at the gym, but he will go.
Yeah.
But I can't go with him. I have to go on my own.
Yeah, so I need sometimes that, come on, right, we're going. Not that we don't train together.
No.
But it's a we're going.
Yeah.
So yeah, find the thing that works for you.
Yeah.
So the next thing, which everyone thinks they can out exercise nutrition. I am one of those people.
Can't.
But focus on nutrition. So looking at your whole foods, your healthy fruits and veg, all of that stuff, your nuts, lean proteins, whole grains, fats, stuff that you will have seen over and over and over again. It's true. They're the filling things.
Yeah.
They keep you fuller for longer. They help with your digestion. They've all got the good vitamins and minerals in, so your skin looks better. They give you the right energy levels. There's a reason they're health foods.
Yeah, and that is something that I'm yet to learn.
I say this as I had a Menti Bay at home after having my healthy snack and then ate half of my Lindt chocolate bunny on the way here.
Fair enough.
But it's gone on my fitness pal.
Yeah.
So I know it's there.
Yeah. I've not eaten the best today. Well, I have. That's a lie. I've eaten absolutely fine today, but it's all been food for convenience, which is something I do a lot.
Yeah.
So I grab things that I just want to eat because I want to eat them. They might not be the most healthy, but they satisfy me for whatever it is at the time.
Yeah.
And sometimes just staying within your calories is okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't have to be groundbreaking with the most incredible, nutritious meal. Just staying in with your calories is fine. And like, I eat pasta, I eat pizza, I eat chips, I eat breaded chicken, I eat whatever I want. I just eat less of it than I would have done, and I try to pair it with a vegetable.
Yeah.
That would be my advice as a starting point.
Yeah.
Cut yourself, so long as you're weighing everything and you know exactly what you're having, because that's where it creeps in.
Things like sauces and adding cheese to things and going back for seconds, all those little things.
It's annoying.
Not weighing your pasta, not weighing your rice.
It's an annoying thing to do, but once you start doing it, it's really easy.
Yeah.
And it's something that I've got out of the habit of doing, and tracking on my fitness pal is something I've got out the habit of doing. So I could easily go over my calories at the minute just because I'm intuitively eating.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely fine because I'm not necessarily working towards a goal. But if I didn't then lose weight, if I thought I was going to, I'd be like, oh, why is that? And then if I actually look back at what I ate, I would have been like, oh, yeah, to be fair.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting
it. Yeah. So track it, weigh it, and a little bit of what you fancy is always fine, I think.
Yeah. Don't go trying to change change the wheel.
Yeah.
Like, it works. If you eat well, it will come. So with that, the other thing is meal timing. Eating at the right times.
Yeah, well, this is all like,
don't let yourself get starving.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I went through a phase of eating. I'd come home from work and I would eat this place out of house and home, which is what I've done tonight. Whereas,
did you not have your car snack?
Yeah, exactly. So I started having a car snack. Yeah, but then the problem was, is having a car snack, got home, didn't want my dinner, so I had to sack off the car snack. But maybe now it needs to come back. Anyway, I'll have a car snack, which will sort of help me feel fuller, and then I'll get home and I can have a decent tea.
Yeah, that's what I do. I have to have a car snack. If I don't, it's an hour journey, and then I get angrier and angrier about the fact I'm hungry or thirsty. I've got to make sure I have a drink as well in the car.
Yeah.
It's like an hour commute. I've got to do it. But it makes a difference.
Yeah, it does.
It's one of those things you learn about yourself.
Yeah.
Minimizing, everyone again will know this, is minimizing your processed foods and sugary drinks. Again, digestion, health, all the vitamins and stuff you get is better.
Yeah.
Sugary drinks, every bride always thinks about it, they want nice white teeth.
Yeah.
If you're drinking lots of sugary drinks, it's not going to help your teeth. No.
Yeah.
One of my bridesmaids will give me a pat on the back for saying that.
Yeah. I think initially, if you're somebody who does drink a lot of sugary drinks or does eat a lot of processed foods, I think initially trying to make things as a close a swap as possible, like if you like Coke, have a Diet Coke. Try and swap for diet things. And the same with like sugar-free options. If you like a certain type of chocolate bar, try and go for like a sugar-free version of it. Like you can get smaller ones, or if you want something, have it, but just make sure it's like maybe a smaller version or a lower calorie version.
Yeah. Everything like that is great.
Yeah.
Yes, I would say that's probably as much as advice I can give on nutrition.
We are not nutritionists. We are not personal trainers. We have no qualifications to be giving advice. So we're not giving you advice at all. We're just talking about things that work for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we can't give that type of
advice.
A
professional. Like, you're watching on YouTube.
Yeah.
You'll realise why I'm not professional.
Oh no, that's stupid. No, finding, we can help with the basics that have helped us, but you do need to have somebody who can sort of work things out for your specific body, because everybody's different.
Yeah, absolutely. So, thing is, this is the thing I am rubbish at, and the thing you are very good at.
Yeah.
Staying consistent.
Yeah.
That is my downfall.
It's mindset, staying consistent.
Yeah.
In my opinion, you can't start until you're ready.
Yeah.
And then to begin with, you're motivated and you're like, yeah, I really want to do this, so excited. Like, and then you see the results and you're like, that's what carries you through. And then you get to the point where things start to sort of plateau, and because the more you lose, the harder it is to then lose.
Yeah.
You then get to the point where you're like, oh, I don't know that I can't be bothered doing this. That's where the discipline has to kick in.
That's it. And I've talked about it again with one of my other bridesmaids and you, that we always say it's discipline over motivation.
100%.
That motivation won't get you through. Will get you started, but discipline will get you through.
Yeah, you have to be disciplined with yourself. And sometimes you have to fake it.
Yeah.
Fake it and get yourself there, and I promise you'll feel better.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to learn for 2025.
Yeah, great.
Consistency.
You can do it. You've got this.
I'm trying my best.
Yeah.
This is one that I have learnt, and you have learnt in the last year, is your stress management.
Yeah.
Journaling, we're both starting to do more this year.
Yes.
And that's journaling my fitness goals.
Yeah.
Journaling my lifestyle.
Yeah.
Because if I'm stressed and overwhelmed, I won't go to the gym.
No.
I will want an easy tea. I won't prep the veg that I've got in the fridge.
Yeah.
So having a good mindset will make everything else fall into place.
Absolutely, yeah. Your mindset is a big part of it, and stress has so many sort of ways it can affect your body, and it comes out in lots of different ways. And if you can sort of release that tension by, like you said, journaling or something similar. Like, journaling doesn't mean that you have to write down your feelings, or journaling can simply be drawing a picture on a page, or like for me, I like to make things look pretty. So I'll like make like my 6-week challenge, for example, I've written it all out on a table and like decorated it, made it look pretty. And that to me is brought me so much joy and reduced any sort of stress or planning or anything like that.
Love that.
And that's the sort of thing that journaling works for me, and like vision boards and manifesting. That's sort of where my journal is at the minute.
Yeah, it's good. It keeps you, like we say, keeps the mindset right to be able to do the other things.
Yes, 100%.
And that's what works for you and me in different ways.
Yeah.
Another one that we are both guilty of not prioritizing is sleep.
Oh, I'm awful.
We try and burn the candle at both ends, don't we?
We do.
You're
marginally better than I am.
I would say it's like a cat's whisker. It's not a lot in it.
Well, no, I do feel like, I don't know, because Ellis has to go to bed earlier. Yeah. I do feel like he's quite strict with his bed, whereas Sam's not.
Yeah, no, we like bed.
Yeah. Whereas, and I really struggle to sleep anyway. I'm not a very good sleeper at all.
Do you think you're better now you read more?
Yes. Yeah, I guess I would be, but the problem is I love my books so much that
you're not putting it down.
I'd be up all night.
Yeah, I can't, because my eyes, when they get tired, I get double vision, so I can't concentrate on it. I literally have to go to sleep. But we have a rule now for bedtime that no phones in the bed. We stole it from one of Ellis's groomsmen and his partner.
Yeah.
That if you can be on your bed, on your phone as long as you want, as long as you're not in bed.
Yeah.
So you can stand next to the bed on your phone, you can sit on the toilet on your phone, you can be sat at the top of the stairs on your phone, but you cannot be in bed on your phone.
Yeah.
As soon as you get in bed, phone's away unless you're setting your alarm.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be stood next to your bed. Like everyone wants to be cozy in bed. Yeah. You're just comfort scrolling, aren't you, at the end of the day?
Yeah.
So that has made a massive difference to my sleep.
Really?
Huge difference. When Ellis was working away, I could spend a good hour scrolling on my phone, and now I'll read for maybe half an hour or 20 minutes before my eyes are too tired. Yeah. Whereas with scrolling, you don't need to concentrate as much.
Yeah.
Close one eye and I could get away with it.
Yeah, I think, like you said, with reading, I now read myself to sleep, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'll read until I'm too tired, and then, or I'm like, I need to stop now because it's a really good bit that I want to read tomorrow or something like that. Yeah. Or Sam comes to bed or whatever it may be. And then I don't generally pick my phone up.
That's good.
Because I'm like, sometimes I do, but most of the time I'm just like, no, I'm okay. Yeah, I'll just sort of go to sleep now.
Yeah, no, I think that's really good. That is better. I think that's it on sleep.
Yeah, sleep is just the most important thing. Yeah. We all know it.
We've talked briefly on this and the other points. Set up a support system.
Yeah.
So like I said, you and Alice are mine. You have your personal trainer / life coach / best friend.
Yeah, she's my best friend. Yeah.
I've got my bridesmaids. A lot of them I do netball with one of them. I do walks and gym with the others. Horse riding with they're all quite active, aren't they?
Yeah, they are really active.
Actually, we do everything, bit of everything. One is netball friend. One is a horse riding friend, one's a walking friend, and one's a gym friend.
Yeah.
Realistically, gym / netball.
Yeah.
I could do an active thing with all of them.
Yeah, which is lovely.
That's nice, isn't it?
It's lovely, yeah.
Well done, girls. Proud of you.
Yeah. No, support system, though, you're right, is the most, and that's, that's your people. That's who you're having as your bridesmaids and all that kind of stuff, because those are the people that are there for you no matter what.
Don't get me wrong, all those girls we do have a takeaway with as well.
Oh, yeah, but that's balance.
Okay, next one. Again, we've kind of covered this a little bit.
Yeah.
Don't overdo it. Avoid the crash diets.
Yeah.
Get the routine, all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's not worth putting your body through those crash diets. Look after
it doesn't.
We've both done them in the past.
We have, and I'll admit it, I did it for my wedding. Yeah. I lost a lot of weight for my wedding, and I then put it all back on and some after my wedding. And then that's when I got onto this journey where I've said from the beginning, this is the last time I'm doing this.
Yeah, you did. You have.
I'm not putting myself through this ever again. It's not good for you. No. I want my body to be healthy. I want children in the future. I want my body to be the healthiest and fittest it can be for that reason, really. I wish I'd have got to this realization before my wedding, but you live and you learn. I don't want to do this journey again. This is the last time I want to ever have to worry about it. I want it to become part of my life.
Yeah, and I think you've done that. I really do. I think you will stick to it.
Time will tell.
I'll make you.
Time will tell.
That's your support system.
Well, this is no, you're right. Yeah, that's why you need your support system to remind you why you've done it.
Yeah, get you consistent at the end as well.
Yeah.
That's the hard thing.
The maintaining is the hardest part.
I've never got there, to be honest. I can maintain overweight. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I've got to like my lowest, but I've never maintained it.
Yeah,
never.
I think you'll do it. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Let's hope.
Okay, practice self-care, which we've talked about. Skincare, again, hydration, all of that kind of stuff. But do the other things that we've talked about this with Mom. Going on a spa day, go enjoy it.
Yeah.
Go and do a little gym session. Go for a little swim, but relax. Make those moments special. No, you don't have to go spending a fortune on them.
No.
But that's something that we want to do. You did it for yours, didn't we?
Yeah.
And that's
or simple
nice.
things like organise a group walk together with your bridesmaids.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't have to be far. It doesn't have to be, go for let's everyone grab a coffee and go for a walk together.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to be good, so can you help me?
Yeah.
Or let's have dinner and I'll cook.
Yeah.
Because I want to make it the way I want it.
Yeah.
Like little things like that, you can really make a difference, can't you?
Yeah, I totally agree. And it's all looking after your physical health, your mental health, and prepping you for the wedding at the same time.
100%.
So, last point.
Yeah.
Point number 10. Enjoy the journey.
Yes.
Make it fun, which is what I hope we've kind of put across.
Yeah.
That we're not putting pressure on anyone to have to do it. That we're not putting that pressure on me to do it.
No.
You for yourself as a bridesmaid.
There is no pressure because at the end of the day, it's about marrying the person you love.
Yes.
Weight or looks or anything aside, whether you don't manage to get your hair dyed before the wedding, whether you do have a spot or your fake tan's a bit patchy.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
So long as you are having the best day ever with the person that you love.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah. And this is everything we're trying to say.
Yeah.
It's Wellness January for us.
Yeah.
It's putting all this into place to feel the best version of yourself.
Yeah. And part of this is just motivating ourselves.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I was not going to go and get those 4,000 steps done.
I was nearly going to eat a tub of ice cream for dinner and now I'm going to cook something healthy. So
yeah,
we're winning.
I'm going to get those steps done. I've hurt my back, so I'm not going to the gym. I can rest until tomorrow.
Yeah, I missed the gym this morning and there's no way I'm going tonight.
But I did yesterday.
Yeah.
I have to go on Wednesday and Thursday to get my 3 workouts in before I go down to Dorset.
Yeah.
My back's bad, so I'll do my Pilates tonight.
Yeah.
I've got 3 days of walking in Dorset.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Making it a fun, enjoyable process. Get people involved. Have a nice time. Like we want to go and do some different classes together. Like we've seen different Pilates, yoga, wild swimming.
Yes.
Like there's loads that we want to do and make it a part of your journey.
Yeah.
Make it part of the fun.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Love it, love it, love it, love it.
Amazing. Well, like we said before, another disclaimer, we are by no means nutritionists or, personal trainers. We have no grounds for qualification to give you any advice or anything like that. We are just letting you know what we have done and how what helps us and what works for us.
Yeah.
And we hope that it sort of helps you more with your mindset than anything else.
Yeah. If you have any questions about like what we've done, like message us on our Instagram. I've got that one available that we can reply.
Yeah, yeah.
Or if you want any like signposting about Phil's personal trainer, for example, any of the apps we've used, like we can let you know.
Yeah.
But just drop us a message.
Yeah, drop us a message. Speak to us about things. Talk to us about. We can also offer our advice if you're struggling with anything in terms of like weight loss or anything like that, or fitness,
or just someone to talk to,
or just we're always there. Our DMs are well and truly open. So please, if you want to talk to us. We would love to hear from you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think that's that.
Yes,
we've got one more episode for Wellness January.
Yes,
but for now, I'm Philippa.
I'm Hayley.
This was Confetti Conversations, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.